All right. So like I said, this is a brand new unit. However, we are still having to factor. We are having to factor because one of the ways to solve a quadratic is by factoring. Does anyone know the other way to solve a quadratic? The quadratic formula. Yes. So today we are factoring, and also just a little blurb on square roots. Next class we're doing the quadratic formula.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. Do we have to?
Yes. So let's go ahead and first factor this quadratic. What do we always look for first while factoring? Yes. All right. So yes, we look for a GCF first. Is there one?
No, there's not. No.
There is not one. So what do we do? What do we do? That is completing the square. We draw our X. What goes up top? All right. What goes up top? A times C. So we have A, B, and C. Shh. What is A times C?
-12.
And what goes in the bottom?
B. 1. And the virus is big B.
Okay. So B goes in the bottom. Shh. And our B value is?
1.
Wonderful. Now I thought that we were solid on this. No one should be on their device. No device should be out. I thought that we were solid on this. However, when I was grading these tests, I saw multiple people doing A plus C. Yes. It's A times C up top. -12. Now, how do I find the two side numbers? What do I ask myself?
The factors of A plus R times C.
Right.
They have to add to the.
Okay. So, how do we find those two side numbers?
-3.
Wonderful. You ask yourself, what two numbers multiply to be -12 but add to be 1? What if you are the type of person that cannot easily think of these numbers? What should you do?
Write them down.
How? Over to the side, you list out the factors, right? So someone give me two factors that don't work.
3 and -4.
3 and -4. What is 3 plus -4? -1. Is that the B value we want? No. Give me another two that don't work. -12 and 1. What is -12 plus 1? Is that what we wanted? So now give me the ones that do work. What is -3 plus 4? A +1. Is that what we're looking for? Oh, yes, it is. Now what do I do?
X minus 3x plus 4.
Yes, write them in your factors. This is what we did last unit, right? Oh, thank you. I always do that. Always, always. So, this is what we did last unit. Now, this unit is the unit on solutions of quadratics. So how do I take these factors and instead now find the solutions? What is another word for solution of a quadratic? Oh my gosh, zeros. Roots. X-intercepts. And of course, solutions. Now pay attention to the top one, zeros. A solution is a zero. So what can I set each one of these factors equal to? Oh my gosh. You set each one equal to 0 and solve. So how do I get the m by itself on the first factor? You add 3 over. So what is our first solution? And then what do you do to get m by itself on the second? Subtract 4. And what's our second solution? So our solution set, remember just like set notation, solution sets have squiggly brackets, 3 comma negative 4. I don't actually like to say flip the sign, because as soon as I say flip the sign, you guys remember that very well. You remember that saying, and you flip the sign all over the place.
I'm only going to remember to do it.
Will you?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So our solution set is 3, negative 4. What does this mean? Like if I were to draw a little graph, what would this mean about a quadratic?
3 over, down 4.
No, it is not a vertex.
Those are the points where it hits the x-intercept.
Those are the points where it hits the x-intercept. So I would have a point at 3 on the x-axis. Where else would I have a point?
4.
Oh. So this would be my quadratic. I don't know where the vertex is. I would have to convert to vertex form, but I do know the solutions are on the x-axis at 3 and negative 4. Any questions on this problem? I know. You don't have to draw the graph or anything. All right. So what I want from you is for you to try 1, 2, and 4 right now. Go ahead and try 1, 2, and 4.